Alright guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is going to be my first POV drive, and I'm going to be driving my 2021 Toyota Supra. Honestly, not a lot is done to it, just a decent amount. It's got a nice single exit Tome exhaust. It's got a CTS tuning, cold air intake, and then it has a catless VRSF downpipe, and that's pretty much all it has internally. It is not tuned yet. It is still on stock tune. It has a BMW M mirror caps that you can see right over there. It's on lowering springs, and then I put a carbon fiber Street Hunter wing on it, and then of course I got my tag right here. So honestly, the car is an absolute blast to drive. I have no complaints. It's probably doing around 400 horsepower to the wheels right now, just with a little bit of modifications I did, and honestly it's super fun. It's great. You can see my cameraman probably sitting in the passenger seat, but no, I absolutely love it. It's a totally fun car to drive. I am looking to get it tuned soon. I just put these black Toyota badges on it, so it looks awesome. Pretty much just a walk around. And without further ado, we'll get into the POV drive. All right, back to 0.5 to record the rest of the drive. I don't want to be like a dick through here because there's people. We can get up a little more. That turbo flutter never gets old, dude. Sounds super good. So the car, honestly, when you put it in vehicle stability control off, it honestly does pretty good. To be completely honest with you, definitely. I thought that was a cop up there 100%. Yeah, like I was slowing down and letting it happen. Like definitely saw what just went down. We have permits, guys. We have permits. This is all filmed in Mexico. Obviously, I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video.
Northern Mexico.
It's not filmed in America. I can tell you that. None of these roads are in America. It's not definitely not filmed in America.
Yeah, Northern Mexico.
It's a little bit of a bumpy ride because of the lowering springs, to be completely honest with you, so it definitely can get a little bumpy here and there, but I have no complaints about this car. I've owned it since August, and every single second driving it is an absolute joy. I don't daily it, so it's definitely a treat when I do take it out and drive like this. I'm not constantly doing it every single day. That's why when I do drive it, I drive like a little bit of an arsehole. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. But it's just because I don't really drive it every day, and honestly, when you take a car like this and give it 400 horsepower, it's more than enough to have fun on the street. Although I did say I'm looking for that tune. That guy was mad. He yelled at me to slow down. So good. Super loud flutter on it. The pops are honestly a little much with this with a single exit exhaust. It made it pop a lot more. Sometimes when you're high gear, like if I'm just chilling in 7th, I give it a little bit of gas, and then it's instant crackles, which they sound good until they don't, which is kind of like any car. It is a BMW, so, you know, what do you really expect? But to be honest, really, 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 really fun. What it sounds like just in normal mode without sport mode. The downshifts are honestly very crisp. And then that exhaust with the turbo purge, it's very, very, very aggressive. I love the downshifts. We'll roll the window down a little bit so you can hear coming up to the stop sign. Sorry for the wind noise. That's just normal mode with no pops. Honestly, in my opinion, it sounds a little more crisp. I'm kind of growing up a little bit. I listen to the pops all the time. I'm really enjoying it just with that nice exhaust tone. It sounds so good. It's an inline 6, so it sounds nice and deep. It's not like most V6s where it's like, ah! It's more like, very smooth. Really, it honestly reminds me of a Porsche. I know it's a BMW engine, but that's kind of what the sound reminds me of.
So you're saying it's German, not Japanese?
Of course it's a German car. Everybody knows these Mark V Supras are German. Alright, they're not a true JDM car. I knew that obviously buying one, but to be honest with you, I bought it because you're getting the best of both worlds, you know? It's a great looking car, in my opinion. best bang for your buck. It looks like a little mini supercar, and it's German engineered. I mean, I know it's got the Toyota badge on there, so that kind of makes some people upset, which I totally understand. But in my opinion, just if you can look past that, it is such a great car. I mean, I've let you drive it. What do you think about it? It's insane, right? It's yeah, it's an absolutely amazing car. I think the Mark Vs are honestly pretty underrated.
Way underrated.
Well, people are starting to finally understand what they do now. It grips, it spins, and it grips very good.
It grips so well. It's got, what is it, 355s in the rear?
No. So from factory 382 with a little bit of tune sit, I'm gonna say it's pushing around 400 to the rear.
No, tire width.
Oh, let's redo that. Say that again.
What's the tire width in the rear?
I believe they're 355s. Yes.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. They're nice and thick back there. You could actually, the more power you push this, I'd say if you're gonna do anything over 550 maybe, you might want to just, you know, put a little bit of a thicker tire on there.
I wouldn't even say thicker. I'd say more like,
Just even grippier.
yeah, like,
This has Michelin all seasons on it right now. They do come with, I believe, Pilot Sports. I bought this car used with 16,000 miles. The old owner did put the all seasons on it, which honestly, I'm happy because we're in New England. You know, weather hits, and I'm able to drive this thing when the roads are very wet. Everything, it's completely fine. It's a blast to drive. When I do get a tune and eventually need new tires, I'll probably be sticking to a nice and super, you know, grippy summer tire just because, you know, exactly. Very expensive, but that's what you get yourself into when you're buying a car like this. The only complaint I do have about this car versus, like, say, my WRX, which is my daily, is the WRX, right? That's a car that it's not very fast. It's actually quite slow, but you can push it to its limits while having a ton of fun. This car, just trying to get enjoyment out of it, it's like take away my license speeds, you know? It's like, it's absolutely insane. You have to be, like, it's a very, 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 very fast car. And not saying I don't like that, but when you live in a very, you know, neighborhoody area, I absolutely thought that was a cop again. When you live in a very, like, suburban area, I mean, we've come out to a little bit of, like, the countryside here. It's not always all that fun because, I mean, you do have to drive respectfully. I mean, I preach that to everybody. You don't drive like an idiot everywhere you go. There's a time and an absolute place. So it's very fast. You can't really push it to its limits while obeying a lot of laws or being safe. But I mean, as car people, do we truly care about that?
even still, you can have fun with it while doing that.
You can.
Without breaking any laws.
You definitely can. So that's pretty much my Mark V Supra here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little bit of POV driving. We 100% will be doing more of these videos without a doubt. Wherever you guys want to see, drop in the comments below. I'm thinking a city drive. That was nice.
What a jackass.
I'm thinking a city drive at some point. Maybe hit Boston. If you guys want to see that, drop it in the comments below, because whenever we film that decides on, you know, the demand for it. We don't live very far from Boston, but I just don't know it that well, and trying to navigate through there can be pretty difficult sometimes, but that's the fun of it. So yeah, hopefully I love to take the wrong exit in the city. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of this video. We're gonna go cruise back to the house and work on some MKV Adam media. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.